All right, hello and welcome to another video. Welcome to week 11 of the Knights of Lorcana League. I totally did not forget to upload this last week, so there might or might not be two videos coming at you this week. But anyways, welcome to the channel. Today I am playing once again, not set 8 aggro. Although set 8 has been released, we have not allowed it in the Knights of Lorcana League until, you know, like 2 weeks have passed so people can actually gather their cards and stuff like that. But we're playing hyper aggro, standard build, standard whatnot. Just we're gonna go right into it because there's not much said at this point. Just this build of hyper aggro actually does have a pseudo game plan that allows you to challenge your opponent's stuff fairly easily with like Simba and stuff like that. And I'm looking towards including maybe more 2 drops in vein of Simba where like they can protect your stuff and then challenge back and like, oh, would you look at that? That's Meta Mim again. But that's for me to figure out for next set. I do hope you enjoy the gameplay. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and comment. And then, as always, Metafy coaching in description below. Okay, see you at the recap. The question was, how was League for me tonight? I was playing my like 41 proxy deck. That's not even my record. I think my record is like a 50 card proxy deck.
Gotcha.
But like I can't play that for the Lorcana Knight League. I might become a proxy radical though and say that we should allow proxies for set champs. Anyways,
That'll be a very controversial opinion.
it's always been controversial. I understand why people are hesitant against it because like whatchamacallit, I spent all this money on my deck, so why should someone be able to play with a good deck without also having to spend amount of money? And I'm like, that's fair. I'm just so competitive, brain pilled that I feel like we should even the playing field, but also on that same front, like sports are never fair because there's genetic factors. But anyways,
well, this is different because there's a money factor.
exactly. And like we can eliminate the money factor. It's kind of arbitrary that we don't use proxies, but I also understand why we don't use proxies, you know?
Because that kind of
Defeats the purpose.
defeats the purpose, but also Raversburg will be.
Yeah, exactly. We're allowed 8 proxies for the league, which, you know what? I'll take that.
Yeah.
Half cut's good with you?
Yeah, oh shoot, I forgot
You're
the
good.
half cut.
You're good.
Okay.
I just tap my opponent's deck all the time. If you're cheating at the Knights of Lorcana League, then like that's between you and God.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I just ready. I'm just ready to go. All right, I'm gonna do 5.
Got it. I'll do 3. Yeah, 3 seems appropriate. 3. Okay. Have you watched any of my content?
I feel like I've seen your map before, but I feel like I should know your content. So
Okay.
I feel like I've seen you. I feel like I've seen you before in Pixelborn, but not in the league.
Oh,
But,
probably. I've played enough at this point that I know some of the regulars. I think I've hit JDZ quests like twice now.
that's pretty cool.
Right. Yep. I've only faced Earlmeister like once, and I got absolutely smoked because I forgot Rapunzel existed and made a horrifying misplay. But anyways, ready when you are.
That's just.
Oh yeah, also you're starting, so I'll pass it to you.
Good. Incamorph for Diablo. Can I see your hand, please, actually?
This matchup.
Oh, is it in this? Okay. Oh wow, this would be interesting. You're good.
Okay.
That's
Ready, set, draw. I dislike this matchup because I never figured out how I'm exactly supposed to play it. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard.
Let's ink. Because this is most likely Emerald Steel. I don't think Amber, Emerald, Diablo runs Morph. I know this because that's my 50 card proxy.
That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good guess.
Yeah, it's either that or it's like Emerald steel value town, but like I'm assuming steel, so like that means I ink Wendy Darling. I just have to kind of high roll though now. Hey one, play Daisy Duck, pass.
Tap.
Okay, I had to think about that because leading with Lilo or Maleficent here might have been more appropriate. Just
Includo for
because,
Ursula to see her.
yeah,
Your friend's gone. You gotta go. You gotta Simba. Simba is a what? 2/3.
yes. Well, like,
Okay. Discard strain for Diablo. Quest for 1. On my
yep.
1. You're good.
Ready, set, draw.
Draw.
So how many cards in hand? Three?
3. Yep.
All right, well, I'm a high roller. Uh, Ink Merlin,
Okay.
pay two, play Lilo Maleficent.
Oh, you are a high roller.
Uh, let's see here. I feel as if questing with Daisy might not be incorrect here, because then you're like, mm, no, I think I do just have to pass, unfortunately.
Sounds good. Tap draw.
I had to pass
Ink
because
Bruno for
the
Ursula to see her.
chances
Where's that
of
quest for 1? Diablo. And you're good.
ready, set, draw.
Draw.
Okay. Ink Simba, pay three, play blue,
Okay.
exerted.
Yep.
Like, that Ursula is a problem. So let's quest for six.
Okay. I got a trigger.
Yep. Goes to hand. Pass. I have
Okay.
three Blues in hand, so if
Untap.
I can
Draw.
quest even like two
How
more
many cards do you have in
times
hand?
here. Two. That's the other problem, is that my cards can just be discarded. But blue might live then. Unfortunately, I had to ink both my Simba and Goat here. This is just a bad matchup, though. As soon as they
Then you get up
establish Ursula
to
Deceiver of All, I don't
8. I think
exactly
that's
have
fine.
the greatest game plan available to me. Not like awful, just could be better.
Ink Ursula. We're gonna play Cove.
Ooh, that's a
I
problem.
think everybody to the Cove.
It's unfortunate as well.
Double saying strength. We're gonna hit. Um. We're gonna hit the Maleficent and the Lilo. So this goes to bottom.
Yep.
4 ink. Silent chill. Okay. Diablo will take out blue.
I will gain two lore.
4. And you're good.
Yeah. Ready, set. Oh, don't forget to pass.
Yep.
Draw.
I draw.
Okay. One, two, three. That's a code. Could do that. Let's. So two cards in hand.
Yeah, 2 cards in hand.
I think I have to ink Pascal, pay three, play blue, unexerted, pass.
Okay, on tap, on
I just
tap.
have to kind of risk that they don't have
Draw.
an answer for or another way of singing something to ruin
Ink
me.
Pete for Beast.
Yeah.
Um,
This is a problem though. They have so much
we're gonna
value
quest with this
left.
Diablo. 1. Quest for Ursula for 1. Pass.
Ready, set, draw.
Draw.
Pay four, play goat, gain one
Go up
more.
to, 9.
12, 14, 15, 16. think at this point I'm just on top deck mode. But if I leave you, you're not ready yet. What are my outs here? Okay, you can sing Friends on the Other Side if I ever top deck that. Do I care about that? I'm just gonna be playing it raw regardless, no? And like, what am I waiting for questing? Quest for 3. 1, 2, 3.
Big Pete.
Goes to hand. And pass.
Okay, untap, untap. We're gonna
So
draw for
14,
Beast.
theoretically 15,
And then draw for turn.
16. So we'll see.
Actually, hard decision here.
It was the double singing on my Maleficent and Lilo that ruined me. I need like one more lore here. And with that in mind, I probably should have just quested with my Daisy and hoped for the best. I don't know if they could have changed what they did then. Probably. I feel like I should have, thinking about it more. I've played this matchup twice before.
Pete.
Like, it's not easy.
So wide board. Morph. Alright, I will give you 2 more. Take out blue. This. Do I care about cards, bro? So it's the same thing. This takes out the Daisy. Beast Quest for 2.
Yep.
Go.
Okay. Ready, set, draw.
Draw.
So Pete was just played, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Might as well. It's better for me to. So I drew Friends on the Other Side, which is unfortunate. I'm just debating on whether I ink it or not here. I think I have to hope that they don't have a
Let me
discard
make it
source.
organized here.
Got it. I will just. So you have 3 cards in hand, right?
Yeah, free. Oh, 4. Sorry, 4.
4. I have to quest for one with Merlin. The chances it doesn't die from a song are astronomical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pass.
Untap, 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 untap. Oop, sorry. Draw for Beast.
This is
Draw for
always
turn.
such a tricky matchup.
Okay.
My mistake here was first off getting rebuttal. Second off, not
5 in hand. Okay.
going
We're
for the
going
turn
to
1 Daisy quest.
ink this Diablo. We're going to shift the Morph to Big Pete.
Yep.
2 Hardcast Sudden Chill.
Yep. Should have just inked that.
So do I just take it out? I think I do. Big Pete will take out the goat.
Yep. Like in a war.
You get a lore. We'll quest everybody for 3, 4, 5, 6.
Got it.
For 12. Up to 6 lore, you're good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready, set, draw. Game 2. I have no way of preventing you from winning, so.
Yeah. Nope.
I will go first.
You will. You definitely will. I just had the. No, my post mulligan was excellent. I'll say that.
I can imagine.
I had a cove in hand and
Yeah,
draw.
Cove is really what destroyed me there. I
Yep.
think without the Cove, I might have been able to squeak by a bit more, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah. But
holding back on my Daisy quest there, I still don't know if that was correct or not. Did you have Cove in your opener?
I did. It but it does delay Ursula a bit.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
and does make me challenge more. So it does hold me back a bit. So I will say
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. This has always been a bit of a strange matchup. Regardless of how I play, it's unfavored, but I'm just trying to figure out what would be the better way of approaching it.
I think just
Um,
go as fast as possible.
that's always the game plan, but how to go as fast in this matchup in particular. I think here I will put back just the one, I guess.
It's a good hand. I'm gonna do 4.
Got it. There we go.
All right, half cut, and you're good.
Alrighty. Ink Honey Marin. Pay
Okay.
one. Play Maleficent.
Okay.
Pass.
Tap draw.
So I'm gonna be playing
Ink
Simba
Bruno
turn to
pass.
her. Ready, set, draw.
Yep.
Ink Donald Duck. Guess I can that ink pass. I'll still do it this way. Uh, this wasn't expected. Um, Pay one. Play Daisy. Quest for two.
Sounds good.
Pass.
Tap draw.
No second one drop is a
Um,
bit annoying, but
she did have friends, so
this
I
lets
think
me
more
put
for
more
Ursula.
pressure on
Fix your
them.
hand, please. Yep. Friends is gone, and you're good.
Ready, set, draw. Let's ink Simba,
Okay.
pay three, play Donald Duck Exerted, giving Maleficent plus one more. Quest for five. One, two,
Ursula.
one, two, three. Pass.
Tap draw.
If I can get another turn of questing here, which is actually
Ink Ursula
pretty
for
likely,
Ursula.
I think I'm good.
Pass.
Ready, set, draw. Pay three, play Baloo Exerted.
Okay.
Two cards in hand. Quest for five. Three, four, five.
12 and Daisy Trigger.
Yep.
Oh boy, that's the card I was hoping for.
And pass.
Okay. Tap draw.
Ah, Muses is annoying.
It's also the card I was kind of hoping for.
I can continually flop stuff out, but it's
So you have
fine.
Gathering.
So that's
2.
two singers, three characters bounced. That leaves something up, actually. This might be fine. This also commits a lot of their resources. They can kill stuff, though. Fact my Daisy triggers haven't hit a single
Ink
song as well is
Morph.
kind of a pain.
Muses. We're gonna do Strength on first, Donald Duck, and then we're gonna bounce Baloo back to your hand, and then and then just go on the bottom. We're gonna do Maleficent, Daisy back to your hand. Quest for one. Go.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. Pay. How many cards in hand?
I have 5.
Let's go. Pay two. Play two daisies.
Oh boy.
Pass.
Okay. Tap on tap.
I'm crying. I don't think I have it. I need to try and get these gathering knowledge and wisdoms out of my hand, but I'm gonna get like sudden
Ink of
chilled
Pete.
here.
We're gonna play a Cricky.
Oh, it's all 5 ink used. They definitely have a song, and it's probably just gonna be another strength, which would be devastating. Storm
Double sync
Rage 1.
Amsel here. We're gonna
Oh,
first give resist to the muses, and then we're gonna bounce Daisy back to your hand. And then we're gonna give resist two to Ursula. Yeah, so they're both getting bounced back to hand. Yep.
yep.
So this is safe request, and this is great. Request for 2.
Okay. Ready, set. Ugh. Draw. Pay 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god.
Pass.
Okay. Untap, untap, untap.
Okay. I can quest out
Rich.
once here. We're fine. But will I be able to quest out? It's kind of out of my hands at this point. But the fact they had to use I'm still here gives me some small
Prince Sean?
semblance of hope. Okay, that's gonna be that'll be an annoying card. They're gonna be drawing a ton now. No.
Double sync sudden chill. Yep, I will. And then both daisies bounce back to hand.
Okay, so one daisy will be bounced off of the first muse's trigger off of the. How does it order actually?
So what I've been told is that like you have to. So basically, I sing the song,
Yeah,
then decide if Muse's trigger goes,
yeah.
and then when I do the second Ursa effect, like I have to do the music trigger first. Decide
Okay,
music trigger first
so I get to
before.
bounce the daisy back, then discard, then bounce back.
Yes, you could do that. Yes,
Okay, that was just I wanted to make sure.
yes, that is true. So this goes to the bottom, and I
Yep.
draw 2 from Prince John triggers.
Yes.
I think that's fine. Quest for Ursula. Cricky was saying Bruno on the Lilo. So your left hand will be 1,
Yeah.
and then to
2, 3,
4,
4.
5, 6 is reroll.
Okay.
2. Oh, that's actually big. So I'll draw for Prince Ron trigger,
Yeah.
and then I'll bounce Ursula back to my hand.
Yeah.
Replay it. Save another one. Okay. Question muses for 1.
Yeah.
Go.
Ready, set, draw. Pay 3 to play Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom and a daisy. Pass.
Okay. Tap and tap and tap.
The constant bouncing ruins me. I need them to not draw the muses for like one more turn and I would have won, but this is just such an unfavored matchup for the muses. Like, I don't have
To
much.
Daisy. So
One,
left hand sweep
two, three,
3,
four, five,
4, 5,
six.
6. Yep. Thank you for. I rolled a 1.
Daisy's
Daisy.
gone.
Okay, this goes there. I'll draw.
Yep.
No music trigger. Double sing sudden chill. Okay, this goes to bottom. No music triggers. I'll draw twice.
Yep.
Okay. Ink Diablo. Heat. And Diablo,
Yeah,
quest for 4. For 9.
got it.
You're good.
Ready, set, draw. Ink befuddle. Pass.
Good. Tap and tap and tap and tap. Draw.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
For Pluto,
10. That's
bodyguard.
game.
2 Ursa's running out of rooms. um, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 19.
Yep.
Go.
Ready, set, draw. Pay 3, play Baloo. Good game.
Yeah. When I saw Muses, I was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
That's.
Even without the muses, it would have like I would have been able to win, but it's always an uphill battle against this deck.
Yeah, it is. It is. Because
I
there's.
this has like always been my complaint about my hyper aggros that a lot of the agency doesn't lie within me, it lies within my opponent. Do you have the answer? If yes, I lose. If no, then I win. But some matchups it's worse than others, of course. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I think. Well, I think you would have more of a board presence. I think you would definitely gotten like to 18 or 19 if I didn't get Muses. Like I was actually afraid.
No, I would have won if you didn't get muses,
Oh
because I
yeah.
had the
Yeah.
double gathering knowledge and wisdom in
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
You would have needed to find a way to prevent me from gaining, I think, 2 lore left, which is why the Muses was particularly devastating there. Because if you
Yeah.
hadn't gotten it, and also if you hadn't had the Ursula to double sing as well, I would have been fine. Like there
Yeah.
was a bit of variance there where in against me where the double singing Ursula being able to bounce back 2 of my characters
Yeah.
also devastated me because I
Yeah.
needed like 2 more quests in order to win from hand, but I was just forced to constantly replay my 1 drops and hope that you bricked for a turn. But good game.
GG's. Yeah. That's a tough matchup.
Yeah,
I won this matchup in a set of champs. So yeah. I mean, he got a game off of me with Gathering, but yeah, it's a
yeah.
tough matchup.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
You too. So, yeah, not a whole ton to say about this matchup. It is just one of those really unfortunate matchups where your opponent has a lot of ways of answering you. Ignored this list as well, by the way. This is not what my opponent was playing. This is just like the list I had available to me. Because if we go to popular and look at Emerald Steel, oh wow, would you look at that? It's a bunch of set 8 stuff. So I'm just using Zan Saeed's here, old list, and just being like, yeah, this is close enough. So yeah, in this matchup, my opponent was correct in the game where I should have been questing with Daisy just immediately in order to put more pressure onto my opponent, potentially forcing them to have to challenge Daisy and blah 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 yada yada. Like if I had done that, there would have been a better line for me, but it's tricky because also if I let him challenge Daisy, then she can no longer live a Let the Storm Rage on or a double sing, or you get the idea. The real problem with this matchup is just sort of the fact that they have so much removal, and if they ever get either an Ursula or the Muses up, then you're just kind of sitting there twiddling your thumbs, and they have enough stuff that they can summon play that is actually able to put pressure on your characters. Your hope in this matchup is to just try and have your stuff live long enough in order to just go crazy 1 turn. But that didn't happen this game. 0-2, or these games. 0-2. What can you do? You move on and you hope for the best. All right. I hope to see you all in the next one.